You're not crazy. Being a small creator is harder because I feel like I could add commentary of substance to this video, but I can't react to something like we tested 1-star bars because like I think I've been to 1 bar in my life. There's levels to this shit. I want to be able to provide hashtag value, hashtag knowledge.
Show of hands, who remembers this girl?
Hello, I'm Janelle and I live in a van with my pet snake, Alfredo.
Janelle Eliana.
Wait, you know her? Am I supposed to know that? I feel like, okay, honestly, I thought he was gonna pull one of the, you don't know her because she has 1 subscriber, but she's been doing this for 40 years. You know what I mean? I thought he was gonna pull like a fast one. No, probably not. She's just really fun. Okay, that's cool then. Cool. I thought he was gonna pull a fast one on us.
Familiar. July 4th, 2019, she posted her first video about her kooky and quirky life in said van. Oh my gosh, it's so fun. Makes me sick. Around this time.
Damn, he's low-key dogging on her. Shit. Damn, be nice. I think he'll come around. I think he'll come around.
Humble but impressive beginnings, about 20,000 subscribers. She posted another video. By July 19th, I gotta remove the stupid thing. She had 1 million. I gotta move the camera. Hold on. I didn't think I'd have to just. I'm not jealous of her. Why would you say that? Shut up. I was 15 when this happened. And I remember watching her.
Damn, dude. Wait, what was the jump? He said 1 to 1 million 6 months? 7, 14, 8, 19. Wait, a month. A month?
By July 19th.
July. Wait, that's.
Gotta remove the stupid thing.
Bro, that's like the same month. July 19th, July 4th to July 19th. That's the same month. Jesus.
Had 1 million.
Hold up, actually, hold up. This matters.
July 4th, 2019.
2019 is like before YouTube Shorts too, low key. And the reason why that matters so much, she makes good ass videos though. Yeah, she deserves it then. Dude, YouTube Shorts just fucking made subscribers so useless. So like if he said that, look, if he made this same comparison today, right? Someone has 0 subscribers today, and then in a month they have 1 million subscribers. That could be YouTube Shorts subscribers, and those subscribers like aren't real, low key. Like they're just not real. They don't mean anything. It's crazy how Shorts can just inflate a subscriber count to the point where now it's a vanity metric, low key. But in 2019, it still mattered. It's not a vanity metric in 2019. That's pretty badass. Now it's pretty vanity.
I was 15 when this happened, and I remember watching her and her story and watching it all unfold and thinking to myself, wow, if it can happen to her, it can happen to anyone. 1 video is all it takes for my biggest dreams to come true. That did not happen.
Yeah, it's hard. It's hard in these streets, brother. Holy shit.
Dear viewer, had such aspirations? Quit your 9-to-5, be your own boss. Live the glorious lifestyle of the rich and famous just because most people generally agree that your videos give off good vibes.
I'm doing it right now, dude.
As the foremost leading expert on this subject, don't Google that. Also, don't ask.
I've been working on it, GOAT. I've been working on it for the last little bit.
Anybody. Also, don't look down just a little bit and see how low my sub count is. You can just trust me. Then allow.
Actually, I want to see his sub count now because this was a long time ago. And I don't know if it's his first video to do very well, but I know that this video really did help him do well. I've only been subscribed to this guy for like a month. I've only seen 2 of his videos, but I know that this is like a banger for him, right? This is definitely the first one I've seen.
For those of you who don't know, we just hit 1,000 subscribers on this channel. Oh, please keep going. Yes, clapping
Let's go,
is
David.
the proper response to that announcement. Also, may I add,
Big dog.
It was with our 100th upload. Oh my goodness, yes, clap louder.
Yeah.
This is exactly the reaction I wanted. Oh
Good
my
shit,
goodness.
GOAT.
But let me be the first to say, amidst your roaring clapping, please don't stop, that all the work we put in to get to this very moment, none of it was worth it. Not at all, not even a little bit.
Low key, I agree. This is where I can insert my own ball knowledge. Let's look at my own stats. Okay, I am on video 261. Jesus Christ. Jesus. Jeez. Okay, granted. Let's see how many of those are YouTube Shorts. I think, 240 of them. I think, is he all long form? He's got like 20 videos on me. But granted, his videos are very, very high quality. Like these are just great videos. You know what I mean? I'm not about to compare our videos. Oh, this isn't even my main channel? This is my second channel. Fuck. Jesus. Okay. So, yeah. 243 for 261. Damn. I almost caught up with how many subscribers I damn. I don't think none of the work is worth it, is what he said. I assume he's gonna, put more input onto his statement. But I will say, at the start, I was probably grinding my gears. You do a lot of learning very fast when you have friends in the industry. Like, once I started making friends as a YouTuber and then started just talking to more YouTubers, you learn so much faster. That is why I will always say, YouTube friends are the most important thing, because it's so lonely, but it's also like, you just learn. So, it is hard.
Am I lying? None of it
is hard.
was worth it.
Let's see what he says.
Not at all. Not even
Sorry
a little
for cutting
bit.
off, David.
Am I lying? About 60%, but I'm still mad.
See?
I've been making videos on the internet for 2 years, and I've changed a lot. The type of videos, my style of making videos, my process, I've grown as a creative, and I've done so much in that time. I'd like to thank the Academy, blah, 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 blah. Nobody cares. But if I'm being very honest, if I knew it was going to take me 2 years to get here, I probably would have never started. And to be very honest with you, I thought I would have reached this point a lot quicker than I did. I want to see if I can hit 1,000 by the end of the year. I just want to give this a try and see where I end up. Aw, look at me. So young and stupid. I had big dreams, you see?
Yep.
Everybody was going to see my unadulterated, pure, raw talent.
Yep.
I was gonna make videos for a living. I would be able to drop out of college. I'd be able to buy my parents a house. I'd show everybody that I grew up with and went to middle school with who didn't want to play with me on the monkey bars or didn't want to sit next to me at lunch because I wasn't one of the cool kids. They would see me online and I'd say, ha! I am one of the cool kids. Commentary YouTube.
Fuck, I gotta text this guy, dude. We'd be good friends. We'd be such good friends, bro. Fuck. Oh my God, that's so funny. Yeah, man, this is just how it is. That's just how it is. He's right. It's he put every small creator's inner monologue into a video. Fuck, he got me. He got me. He got all of us. He got all of us. Guys, he found all of us. Get out of the hiding spot. Guys, he found us.
We're gonna make video essays about me. I was inevitably gonna say something offensive on Twitter. I'd get canceled and I'd live the rest of my days knowing that I peaked.
Okay, not that part. Not that part. I'm not personally gonna get canceled. David, you do you, bro. If you think you're gonna get canceled, you got that. You got that for sure. What's the friend version of a crush? You have that? I don't have a friend crush on him. But sometimes, okay, no, it's gonna sound okay. Sometimes if I find a creator that is similar in creator ideology to me, I don't know how to explain that, but we don't have enough time to unpack that. If I see a creator who has a similar ideology to me when it comes to creating, I always reach out to them. I always reach out to them because I would love to pick their brains about content. It's just the most fun.
Yeah, but that didn't happen. I didn't even get close. And to be honest, this is a failure. I'm aware of what I am. It was supposed to be a ticket to the easy life. But now that I've been doing this for a while, I've got to say, this is a lot more work than I thought it would be.
Yeah. Yeah.
There's this really common assumption.
This is euphoric. This video is euphoric because I recently had a conversation with my friend named Camille. She was on stream. And she has this bit where whenever I talk about my YouTube problems, she always goes, you're so free. Your life is so easy. And I recently had a heart-to-heart with her because I thought about this a lot. And I usually just like take shit on the chin. And I take that on the chin because I don't really take anything most people say seriously. We're cool. It's like we're friends. But I told her, I'm like, hey, could you stop saying that low key? Just because this last, 6 months I've been really, really trying with YouTube. And honestly, I work I edit 8 hours a day. Like I edit and think about YouTube 8 hours a day, and I will die thinking about this platform. And I know you think I'm free, and it's because I am doing something fun, but I just do it so much. And so she was like totally understanding, and it was cool. But it is very, awesome to understand that I'm not alone in the creative endeavor that is making YouTube videos, because it is a lot of work. And if you're actually trying, if you at home are actually trying to make YouTube videos, dude, I acknowledge your work, bro. It's fucking hard. Keep that shit up. You're doing great.
That this is easy. Now, is that true? Kinda? Look, I don't want to say it's like rocket science or brain surgery or whatever, but I'm like, it's hard work a little bit, kind of, maybe, I don't know. Because to the average viewer on YouTube, all all the work they have to do is essentially deciding which video they're going to watch while they eat lunch. They do it for 10 minutes and then they leave a like. But to the person making the video, they have to brainstorm the idea, research the topic, write the script, rewrite the script, rewrite the script, wonder if they're any good at script writing, then rewrite the script. They have to record the video, re-record bits that they didn't like. If you'll excuse me, I'll just get the rest of my list here. We have edit the recording, sound design, make the title, make the thumbnail, and then do this whole
All right, real ball knowledge knows you make the thumbnail second. You make the thumbnail, you make the title like second or third. Real ball knowers know. Unless it's a video you're really passionate about, and then you say, fuck everything, I'm just gonna make it no matter what.
Over again forever. And this whole thing gets you maybe 7 views at first. It's not very fun, if I'm being honest. Because you have to get good at selling yourself. For example, if you're a middle-aged woman and you want to make videos about Club Penguin, that's fantastic. But you have to understand, your goal is not to make videos about Club Penguin. It's to make me, a random stranger, care about videos about Club Penguin. These sound like very similar goals, but they are two complete.
Employed YouTubers are God's strongest soldiers? No. I think God's strongest soldiers are unemployed Twitch streamers. I think that's what it is. Because everyone laughs and makes fun of them, but they're really working the hardest day in and day out.
Different things. Because you don't realize how much of making videos is really not about making videos. It's about making videos seem interesting. You have to learn how to get good at marketing. How am I going to convince random strangers on the internet to give up their precious time to watch my random crap? And this isn't something that we typically have to think about doing in our day-to-day life unless we work in like sales or something. If we're talking about our interests, we don't have to worry about making people care about it, because your husband...
Bro, this is what I mean. This is what I mean when I say I want to get better at reacting to content, because I have this ideology, right? I want to, if I'm going to react to a video on the internet and put it on the internet as my own video for profit one day, not monetized yet, you know me. I want to be able to add some substance to it. Like, I would never just watch an entertaining video, laugh at it, and be like, hell yeah, that's the video for today. Let's throw it up there, baby. I want to be able to add something. And so I really like watching videos like this that talk about the creative process, especially YouTube, because I've been doing it for, 8 years. Because I don't do it on stream that much, the last 2 minutes, I just forgot I was live. I was just watching the video. So let's think of something to commentate on right now, and go. You guys see that white thing on the floor right there?
All they
Low-key,
want.
it's better when you forget than come back, because then you let us actually see the video.
But I'm...
Enjoy it, because the better I get at reacting, the more I'm going to be pausing.
I'm a stranger. I don't have to do anything.
What's the bit where streamers will take a 30-minute video and make it a 2-hour long video? That's what's going to happen. As long as when you pipe in it's actually interesting, fine.
Anything for you. I'll
try my best.
Another thing is the constant output. Because it's true, some days you wake up with the perfect idea and then you get immediately into writing and recording and editing and everything runs smoothly. You finish the video, you love it, you're laughing, you're crying. It's Oscar worthy. You put it out and you feel great. That's fantastic. Now do it again. Immediately. Forever. But the thing is, ideas don't come to you just whenever you want, but whether they do or don't, you need them consistently. You gotta make something. You can't bank on one good idea. You need them over and over, week after week, because not all of them are going to hit, and
I'm really excited for this video. Okay, it's obviously not over. There's a big chunk of this video left. I'm excited for this video to teach me something I don't know about YouTube, or I haven't thought about yet, because obviously I've had the first, the realization that I will have to be ideating. We were literally talking about making ideas and like ideating on stream before we were watching this video. Like, before watching this video, we were talking about brainstorming how to do it best, and then we were going over the ideas I brainstormed today. But the realization, you have the realization as a creator, you can never stop making ideas and making videos. It's just it's a hamster wheel. It's a button. J Schlatt, he has this metaphor where you're a rat that touches a button for cheese, and YouTube is the device that gives you cheese. And sometimes it doesn't give you cheese, but you're never going to stop clicking the button because you want the fucking cheese. That's the game, dude. I want the cheese, and I'm just a little fat rat that's going to keep clicking the button until I die. And honestly, as a creator, that's the part that scares me. The part like not being able to stop making videos one day, you know? Like not out of, you know, like one day I'll just never be able to retire because I'll always have ideas that I want to turn into videos. And that is fun for me now, but like one day I wonder if I'll just creatively exhaust myself to fucking nothing. What happens? I don't know. Like, I don't think, you know, I think creating is like an unstable, like maybe not the most stable industry, but I'm more scared of like one day, what if I just like forget how to make a video? Then I'm fucked? Then I'm fucked forever? That's scary, bro. Noah Khan was talking about that with his new album, where he was like, yeah, I'm just gonna get a job at like a golf course and then die. I'm just not gonna make music, I forgot how to. Like, that's scary, dude. Imagine your only product in this world is your ideas, and then once you run out of ideas, you don't have any more money, and then you don't pay your rent, and then you die on the streets. And then imagine trying to make a good idea under those constraints. How do you do that? It's hard. Like what he was talking about earlier, where it's like every video needs to be a new idea. I think there are, of course, formats that make things easier. And, you know, there are tons of ways to make it easier. Fun fact, little lore drop, before Ryan Trahan was super crazy popular, when he had like, you know, 1 million subscribers, 800,000 subscribers, he posted on his Instagram story one time, because I was an OG follower. He posted on his Instagram story one time, hey, I'm looking for creators who want to be part of a think tank. And Ryan Trahan paid me $100 to fucking send him 100 YouTube video ideas. Straight up. I have the email. I wonder if I can find the email. Oh my God. I think this was like maybe 6 years ago, 7 years ago, 8 years ago, 9 years ago. I don't want to leak. I can leak his email. I'll just blur it and post. You guys aren't going to email Ryan Trahan. Okay. Think Tank invitation. Ryan Trahan. Hello. We have received your application and would like to extend a trial invitation to join our think tank. We are looking for a long-term partner who is able to work part-time to produce YouTube video ideas. Starting offer, $12 an hour for 10 to 30 hours per week. Based on the guidelines provided, add creative and groundbreaking video ideas to your personal spreadsheet. All the best, Ryan Trahan. No, this is real. This is fucking real, bro. It's just so long ago that it's like a foreign thought that, like, I mean, maybe people still do this. Like, I imagine Mr. Beast has a think tank. But, dude, this was sent to me April 2020. Holy shit. Low key, should I put that on my resume? That's pretty fucking funny. Let's get back to the video.
Need as many attempts as you can build up. And that task sounds really easy in theory, but in practice, it is annoying, stressful, and overall upsetting. But let's say you do all of that. You do all the work, you learn to sell yourself, and you're consistent with it. That is fantastic, but here's the thing. Nobody is going to care for a very long time. Now, I hear you asking, dear viewer, why is that? Well, let me tell you, the answer is quite simple, really. Do you remember when YouTube looked like this?
Oh my God. Oh my God. See, I can't go on a rant right now about... Okay, you know those TikToks?
Yeah, me neither. I'm 20, not 100. If
He's 20? Twin.
you feel old
I'm 21, but I imagine he's 21 now too. Because this was a while ago. Yeah.
right now, that feeling is correct, because you are. But from what I've been
But also, I do remember YouTube looking like this, by the way. I think I was on YouTube even back then.
told, when YouTube looked like this, there was only like a handful of creators for a specific genre of things. Like gaming or sketch comedy,
Now there's
or whatever
5 billion.
Vsauce is. But now there's literally thousands of YouTubers for
Yeah, it's been more than a year since I started creating LOL, and I was so happy with every milestone I reached. I think that's what you gotta go into it feeling like. I went to 200. Good shit, bro. That's amazing. That's a huge accomplishment. That's what you gotta go into it feeling like. Because if you go into it with the idea of like, I'm gonna be Tommy in it and blow up, and then act like I don't know nobody, you can't think like that. Because odds are it's not going to happen, and then you're definitely going to be bummed. You know what I mean? For me, getting one new viewer who cares about my content enough to show up for a couple streams a week, that is monumental. That is huge. I get to entertain a whole week. Damn, time flies. Yeah, dude. That's how good of a content creator I am. The time just flies when we're hanging out.
each genre, and there are new genres being made all the time. And the fact that there is an entire genre based on copying one person is enough proof that this market is saturated. Wouldn't you agree? There's too many options. To illustrate, think of your favorite Chinese takeout place. They have no less than 5,000 items on the menu, yet you order the same 3 every time. There are just too many options, so you stick with what you know you will like and you never change it ever. But what are the chances you're gonna try the 5,001st thing they put on the menu? The new version of sugary fried chicken bites with rice. Never. You're not.
Yo, I went to China. Let me put you on some ball knowledge, okay? I'm a YouTuber. I'm also unemployed, okay? I had a good job last year, saved a lot of money. I went 1 year, I'm going all in. I'm going all in on YouTube. So I have an amount of money that I'm okay with losing, and I'm okay with living at that, right? I have an amount of money in my bank account, and I'm like, you got to have this much money by the end of the year, and then you're okay. If you stay at this amount of money by the end of the year, you'll be good. You'll be okay. You can give yourself a year to work on content if you have that much money by the end of the year. But that includes budgeting. So I went out to eat with my friends. We had Chinese food the other night, 2 nights ago. We went to Chinese. Bro, let me put you on some ball, okay? Get the pork noodle soup, smallest size they got, and a big bowl of white rice. Extra broth. Take a scoop of rice, dunk it in the broth. It's the yummiest rice you've ever tasted because it's straight MSG. The check comes $3.70. Oh my God, I solved inflation. I solved it.
Put the sweet and sour in the bag and leave me alone. That was a really incoherent way of saying people don't like to try new things, especially when there are too many options. Also, people are shallow. We say we want to be different, but really, we are liars because
it's really hard to get a new viewer. Especially if you're making content similar to stuff that already exists. Like me and Ludwig. Boys, today the plan is simple. Yeah, you know what I mean? Like, it's tough. For the first 4 years of my content game, I was just Ludwig. But shorter and a squeakier voice, and I wasn't as funny. You know what I mean? Now, I have my own ideas. I make my own videos, right? I'm trying to be transformative with this bitch type. But standing out, it's hard. Because, you know, I really only find people who make and play Pokemon. Yeah, you know what I mean? But, you know, you took a chance on a smaller creator, and it paid off. Hashtag swag. Let's go, baby. Welcome to the chat.
Because 90% of the time...
I hated that sentence you just said, Lucas. All right, cool. Live in that hatred. Feel it. Feel it, and then let it go.
Don't believe me? You ever notice how in any video somebody says hot take or unpopular opinion, it's followed by just a really boring fact of life, and then everyone in the comments agrees?
I have a hot take. Twitch streamers who react to YouTube videos should be burned at the stake. Let's continue.
Thousands of people are agreeing to something, then was it really that unpopular of an idea?
Fuck, Bo Burnham says that being self-aware isn't enough. Dude, being self-aware does not spare you of anything. Bo Burnham told me that. Fuck. I'm still cooked. No, I think I'm adding. If I just sat here and watched a Joe Rogan clip, if I watched the Joe Rogan Experience and I watched there and I went, you know how many channels there are on YouTube that just do that? They just watch Joe Rogan and they go, ha ha, Joe Rogan. You know how many channels do that? That's exactly what Joe Rogan does and it works for him. I guess fair. The loud ass breath. Yeah, that's how they all are. They're all like mid 50-year-old men who watched Joe Rogan for fun and went, we really got to make money on this thing.
Clearly not, because people like what is popular and what has already been agreed to be good. And to see that a view count is high is a subconscious way of knowing that other people have seen this and liked this. It would have never gotten this popular if other people didn't like it, so surely I'll probably like it.
That was loud, I apologize.
It's your way of determining quality and to see if it's worth your time. But to see a video with fairly few views comes across as low budget and frankly very loser-like. Because you don't want to be the first one to watch it. It probably sucks. That's not worth your time. You're important and your lunch is getting cold. Are you really gonna risk it on a video that you might not like?
That's why I bought my videos?
No.
Oh, yo, Lacey. Holy shit. What up? Welcome to the chat, bro. Good to see you. Holy shit. How's the core boys going? That's a joke. Twitch drama is so, I'm a new streamer. Twitch drama is so crazy, bro. Strowman was so crazy. I don't want to get any of that shit, bro. Like, it was a bit, okay? We cool. I don't think any of the core boys view bot probably.
Because at the end of the day, people are vain, and you have to put almost more work into making the video look like it'll be interesting than actually making the video interesting.
YouTube is a click and watch platform. YouTube is not a watch platform. You got to get people the title and thumbnail. Oh my God. I love making titles and thumbnails. I love making good thumbnails. I love making artistic thumbnails. The thing is, if I want them to work, they got to be fucking good. They got to be crazy. And then yeah, bro. I got to jazz them up with beastification. Honestly, now it's kind of out of meta, but Patch Notes hit it. Patch Notes hit it's good. Patch Notes hit the beast thumbnail meta recently, so now it's like, you know, you can definitely work with like a less good thumbnail or like a more artsy thumbnail, which is a dub for me. I love doing my artsy thumbnails, but
Why did you click on this video? Did you like the thumbnail? Did the title interest you? If it did,
it had a lot of views, and in my brain I went, oh, it had a lot of views. That must be worth my time, and my food was getting cold.
great, I did my job, and that's a compliment. Thank you. But okay, let me ask you something else. Did you notice how low the view count was? Again, if you did, and you clicked on it anyway, hats off to you, sir. We appreciate your services here at David Achu Productions. But if you didn't, be honest, if you had noticed it, would you have clicked on this? I'm not mad or anything. I'm just asking this so you can question yourself, so you can feel bad, and I can feel better about myself.
And how did that make you feel?
To me, it's what I imagine starting a small business is like. You're putting a lot of time and effort into a new venture that you're hoping will make some sort of money. And let's be honest, I don't care what anybody says. You're in this for the money. You're not better than me.
I was thinking about it though. Today, I did something crazy. I stretched for the first time before a workout. Whoa. I stretched. I did a full 20-minute chest and shoulder stretch. Did all the fucking things. Hit the tricep stretch, hit the bicep stretch, hit the shoulder stretch. I even flexed a little bit. I stretched. And I went, damn, people don't stretch enough. I'm an active guy. I love being active. People don't stretch enough. And I was thinking about it. I'm like, I would love to have an audience and I could just tell them to stretch. Live, I would just be like, all right, guys, stretching time. And then we'd all stretch. And I know a good chunk of them would just stretch. And I think that'd be fucking sick. No way bro just dabbed on stream. It wasn't intentional. So it doesn't count. But I was thinking about it, you know, obviously I want to do this as a job. I need to watch. I need money, obviously. But at the same time, if I were to do, you know, like a stretching portion of the video, I thought about it. While I was stretching, I was thinking about YouTube. Again, you never think about it until the day you die. You never stop thinking about it until the day you die. I was like, I don't think I would sell those, you know, stretching videos for profit. I don't think I would, you know, if I did a yoga mat to do stretches on, I don't think I would try to profit that much, just because I think stretching is like one of those neutral good things that like everyone should do no matter what. And if it takes, you know, being a fan of a Twitch streamer to them then telling you to do it, for you to do it, I'm fine with that. You know what I mean? Like, Twitch is a very parasocial platform, right? A lot of people here, honestly, you know, have a parasocial relationship with Jason the Ween or Ludwig, whoever they watch, right? And I think I you know, I could do my best to be like, hey, we're not friends. I'm an entertainer, right? At the end of the day, you know, people look up to creators, and I think a lot of creators could be doing a lot better. So like, bro, we should just do a stretching portion. This is just a long way for me to say, bro, we should stretch on stream, bro. It'd be kind of fire. It'd be kind of fun.
But you start to realize quickly that the amount of work you put in is not being proportionally rewarded. But you figure, hey, if I just work for X amount of time, I'm sure it'll all be worth it in the end. And then 10X amount of time passes and it still hasn't done that yet. And it's at this point that you start to wonder if it'll ever get off the ground or if any of your dreams will be realized. And the interesting thing about it is that, well, I assume similar to a small business or an artist, you're not fully respected by other people until it's successful. It's not something that you can really brag about or frankly talk about openly because you think people might judge you because you're not making money yet. Am I?
Brother, I tell everybody about my YouTube channel. YouTube is the baby I've cared about for the last 10 years. Brother, I'm going to tell everybody that this is my job. And it fucking is. And I love it.
Oh, my bad. I mean,
I need to be friends with this dude.
So you're working, grinding,
Seems cool as fuck.
hustling, trying to get the kinks out and trying to get better and better with time, but it's just not working. And as crushing as this is for you, nobody's gonna care because it's not that big a deal to them. Aw, your little video didn't get as many views as you want. Aw. Most of the time, the hustle will not be respected until the results meet the expectations of other people, which sucks because a lot of the time, results almost never do that in the beginning. Last week, I uploaded what was my most successful video in almost 2 years. Now I know it doesn't have a lot of views, but shut up. Let me have this. And for the past week, I have obsessively watched its view count slowly trickle up. I've read every comment, I've looked at every analytic, I've observed it and watched it from the corners and shadows of YouTube Studio like a creep. It's been a truly fun time for me. With that being said, I'm about to say something a little bit vulnerable, but I feel like I've created a safe space here for all of us.
I feel like he's about to say a story that I am going to resonate with on an uncomfortable level. Like, he's going to describe something that I've experienced muscle fiber for muscle fiber in my body. He's going to describe something that, like, I went through yesterday.
You ready? If this video does not do greater or equal numbers, I will set something on fire.
You ready? You want to see something fucking brutal? 4 videos ago, my best performer is naming 100 women or 100 Pokemon easier, 1.1k views. 4 videos later, we tried ranking foreign snacks, 6 views. Making music is hard, bro, 17 views. And you might think, Lucas, that title is horrible. Making music is hard, bro. Why would you name it that title? That's like the 8th title I've tried. I'm really just grasping at straws now, man. I've tried so much for that video. Even this one, but 206 views, bro, you learn to be happy with 200 views.
Match! That is the thing that's meant to.
But don't let it falter you. This is your dream. This is what you want. Don't let fucking 10 views stop you, bro.
To catch on fire, silly. Of course I wasn't talking about a building or like a plot of land. I would love to believe this how this works. You get better and better, and with time...
Musically illiterate tries making beats? Fuck yeah. I guess, man. Listen, 17 views. It can't get worse. We're going to use your title. Congrats. Congrats! You just made a LucasBonell title!
Views and attention goes up and up, but it's not. It's never linear. It's just weird.
Never.
Sometimes it just fails. And you can try adjusting thumbnails and titles and tags. And yeah, I'm sure that'll do something sometimes for some people, but most of the time, you just have to do it again and hope. Which is such an interesting mental thing, because it's been said that the definition of insanity is to do the same thing over and over and over and
I said this on stream, what, 3 days ago? I said that exact same quote. I said that exact quote on stream 3 days ago. Fucking pull up the clip. Oh, that's crazy.
better every now and then, but you're essentially making the same thing over and over and over, and you keep hoping that it'll be different.
That's
and
awesome.
Then it's probably not going to be. You do start to feel a little crazy. At the end of the day, it's just deeply demoralizing to put so much effort into something you know you're good at, or at least you think you are, and you think you're getting better, and you're improving day by day, and yet it's never getting a chance to be seen. It only makes you question, am I good at this? Is this worth it?
Nope.
That was a lot of self-pity, wasn't it? My bad. Yes, it is easy to think like that, but I'm gonna need you to lock in.
I would love to make a video like this, but I'm so scared of pitying myself. I respect this video hella so much, because honestly, it has captured the small creator experience perfectly. Honestly, you know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna go through the comments of this video and try to find small creators like me to be friends with, who are putting the fucking hours in.
All right, this is the happy part of the video. You ready? Put the numbers aside. You ever make something that genuinely made you happy? Like, it's funny, or it's really well edited, or it's just overall, it makes you feel creative. You ever get those feelings? I really hope that feeling never goes away because it is genuinely fun and enjoyable. So in that way, you always know there's some sort of sentimental or emotional benefit that you get out of this, some sort of reward that you feel an inner pride. You'll always have that no matter what. Well, you'll always have it as long as you're trying, that is. Okay, back to the numbers for a second. It is so easy to blame everything on the all-knowing and all-powerful algorithm. But riddle me this, Sherlock. Is it possible that maybe, just maybe, your videos suck? Don't get me wrong, I've been there. Every bad title, every boring thumbnail, every stupid idea, every 2-month hiatus followed by feeling bad for yourself, then announcing that you were gonna get back into it, making 2 videos, they both flop, and then going on an even longer 2-month hiatus. How can it be even longer? They're both 2 months. I don't know. I was there through all of this, all right? We are in this together, but it gets better. Because you just have to accept that, yeah, I might suck at this. Most people do. But you get over it. You get better. And then eventually, you suck less. The question is for you, is it worth the effort to get from here, where you suck and you're bad at this, to get over here, where you're slightly less worse at this? Because it's a long journey. And for some people, the answer is no. And that's fine. It's good to get that out of the way now so that you can spend your time doing something that you would enjoy and that you would get better at. But if the answer is yes, we've got work to do. It's very important that as much as possible, you remove your emotions from this process, or at the very least, do not let them dictate your actions. As we discussed in the previous...
It's hard, bro. It's fucking hard. It's hard as hell to not let your emotions dictate the process, especially when you have a video that you're so passionate about. Especially like, I made content about my friends for a while. Not really vlogs, more like challenge videos that starred me and my friends, if you want to put it like that. And my personality and my friends and my personal life was so intertwined with these videos for a long time that it was really hard when things wouldn't do good. And so recently, separating myself from the video a little more, like, you know, something like the highlights channel where it's sort of like everything I do on stream is just will become a video, it becomes less hard emotionally. So it's kind of good to detach
video. Failure does not make you a failure. Just because you couldn't do fractions as an 8-year-old does not mean you do not deserve love. You have to view failures as a learning experience. This flopped. Okay, why? What do I need to cut? What do I need to add? Post, get feedback, adapt, try again. Despite the numbers or anything else, I can always take pride in that over these 2 years, I have grown as a speaker, as a script writer, as an editor, and as a 4th thing. It is also
Yeah, dude, I will say it feels really good to be able to talk more like I could speak my words more coherently now. Like if I have a thought, odds are I can get it out there in a fun, entertaining way. You know what I mean? I can banter well. My small talk has gotten better. I will say my scripts for the shorts have gotten more entertaining. Yeah, there's so many skills, because when you're making YouTube content, you are an entire production team. You're doing everything. You're editing, you're making thumbnails, you're writing, everything you said at the start, right? And as you do that, because you have to do that forever, every single day until you die, you get so much better at all those things at the same time. And I don't think another place can incubate that sort of growth for all of those things at the same time. And for that, I'm very grateful of YouTube. Thank you, YouTube. Shouts out. Since mine are trivia, it helps because I'm trying to educate while entertaining. I can imagine how that would help. Very cool.
Recently changed my mindset towards work and patience and believing in myself. Not too much, but also not too little. You got to find the balance. But I've learned it. I'm doing it. And now, even if this were the last
Golurk easy, no fucking diff. Low diff. Love Mega Golurk.
piece of media I ever made, at least I now have an entire library of dumb ideas that became reality. And no one can take that from me. Unless YouTube deleted my channel, but that would be...
I love the idea of having a public backlog of all of my work. It's like a really cool big portfolio. It's the coolest thing ever.
Be rather rude of them. I'm kind of hoping they don't do that.
All right, yo, guys. I'm not a big React guy. I'm not a big fan of reaction channels. I'm not a big believer in the React content pipeline, but I do believe in crediting where credit's due. If you enjoyed that video, if you enjoyed that video, please go check out and subscribe to David at Chew. He makes some fucking bangers.